The Detroit Pistons starting lineup is being introduced right now. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say that we are being heard by many folks who normally are not within point-blank range of WHN. Tonight we're being heard around the world via Armed Forces Radio. And we are also being heard in Princeton, New Jersey. So Bill Bradley's doings will be followed very closely at Princeton. As for the ball game, the Pistons, a much improved ball club. They come in with a record of 16 up, 11 down. Last night, the Pistons lost to the Lakers 115-113, while the Knicks come in with a season record of 12 up, 16 down. Last night, they lost at Philly by a score of 117-109. And now Bill Bradley, introduced by public address announcer John Condon. And once again, a standing ovation for Bill Bradley. The officials tonight, Joe Gushu and Jack Madden. Dick Van Arsdale, who missed last night's game at Philly, still feeling the effects of the 24-hour virus. He did take part of the warm-ups, and it looks like he will play tonight. Now, Bill Bradley, who was a little embarrassed by the standing ovation, was asked to stand up. And Bill just got to his feet and nodded at the crowd. The Knicks start with Bellamy, Russell, and Reed up front. Bryant and Barnett in the backcourt. While the Detroit Pistons go with Strawder, Tresvant, Bing, DeBusschere, and Miles. Miles and Bing in the backcourt. Joe Strawder, 6'10", jumping against Walt Bellamy, 6'11". The Knicks shooting for the basket, 2 hour left. The Pistons go right on the tap, controlled by Bing for a jumper from the key. No good. Rebound batted around, out of bounds, and it is knocked out by Bellamy. So the Pistons will inbound. We are in the opening minute, first quarter. John Tresvant will throw it in, handed the ball by referee Jack Madden. One bounce pass in the left corner, but we get a whistle and a blocking foul called against the Pistons. Joe Strawder commits the foul. Nick ball to the forecourt. Russell left side, drives the left baseline on DeBusschere, brings it back out, gets a screen, hands to Bryant for a jumper from 20. It is no good. Rebound by Willis. Reed turns, jumps from 10. No good as he tried to bank it in. Ball is batted around and knocked out of bounds by DeBusschere of Detroit. So the Knicks will inbound. Emmett Bryant will throw it in. No score. Opening minute. Underneath it goes to Barnett. Drives the left baseline. Turnaround jump shot. Hits the rim. Bounds off. And it's rebounded by Eddie Miles of the Pistons. Up court to Bing. Across the mid-stripe line. Head of the foul circle. Got it by Barnett. A pass behind it for Miles for a long jumper. That is good. Eddie the shot. Miles. Detroit leading by a score of 2-0. Bryant and Barnett play the backcourt. Reed, Bellamy, and Russell up front. Head of the foul circle. Bryant. Inside it goes to Bellamy. Drives the lane. Puts up a one-hander that's no good, but the big bell was traveling, and the Pistons take over. Miles and Bing in the backcourt. Strawder, Tresvant, and DeBusschere up front. As Bing brings it across to the high post, Strawder holds it high over his head, guarded by Bellamy, hands off to DeBusschere. DeBusschere sets, now dribbles once, jumps from the foul line, and is no good. Rebounded by Bellamy. Up court to Russell. Fast break, New York. Cazzie head of the foul circle, one-on-one with DeBusschere. In the right corner to Reed. Reed drives the lane, stops and jumps. It is short. Rebound pulled down by Strawder. Up court pass intended for Miles, batted away by Bryant. Emmett takes it away, gives to Barnett along the right sideline, starts his drive, holds up, gives to Russell in the lane for a one-hander. That's no good. Rebound, Strawder. A minute and a half gone by as DeBusschere brings up court to Bing in the left corner. Bing, turnaround jumper on Bryant, no good, but he was held by Emmett. So Dave Bing goes to the line for 2 shots. And you probably could hear the chant in the background, "We want Bill." Dave Bing shooting 2, the NBA's leading scorer, averaging 28 points. First foul shot is no good. Detroit leading 2-0. Both clubs slow in getting started. Second foul shot by Bing is good. Pistons 3, the Knicks nothing. Emmett Bryant holding up 2 fingers to designate the plays. He brings it across, skips to Bellamy at the high post. Back to Bryant in the left corner. Hooks a pass underneath for Reed. Reed drives the left baseline, turns, tries to get the jumper up. It is no good, but we get a whistle. And a 3-second violation called against the New York Knicks, Walt Bellamy. So the Pistons take it out in the backcourt. 2 minutes gone by. First quarter, Pistons lead it 3-0. Eddie Miles on the left side, drives one-on-one with Barnett, spins at the circle, holds up, dribbles in the left corner, picked up on a switch by Bellamy, throws one underneath, that's batted away by Barnett, out of bounds, and the Pistons will inbound underneath their own basket. Detroit with 10 seconds to get the shot off. Joe Strawder will throw it in. Strawder holds the ball, gives to Tresvant in the left corner, drives, stops, and jumps. It is short. Rebound, Bing, back taps to Tresvant, drives the lane, pass underneath for Strawder, knocked away, but gets it over to Miles in the right corner. Picked up by Reed on the switch. Miles drives the lane. He is bumped by a combination of Russell and Reed, and Miles will go to the line for one shot. Foul on New York. Willis Reed draws his first, and that's the second team foul on the Knicks. One shot for Eddie Miles, averaging 17 points per game. 27 years old, out of Seattle. He puts it up and good. So the Pistons lead 4-0 with 2.5 minutes gone by first quarter. In the forecourt, Emmett Bryant gives to Reed along the right sideline, guarded by Tresvant. Cross court to Bellamy at the low post. Back outside to Reed, drives the lane, stops and jumps. It is no good, but a whistle. Jack Madden makes the call. Willis was held by Tresvant, and Reed will go to the line for two. Willis, averaging 23 points per game, leads the Knicks in scoring. 6'10", 235 pounds out of Grambling. The Knicks looking to get on the scoreboard. I think both clubs a little bit tight. First shot by Reed is good. Detroit 4, New York 1. As Willis takes the deep breath, puts it up with the left hand, it is good. Miles brings it across, guarded by Bradley. Miles dribbles, head of the foul circle, holds up. Cross court to Bing for a jumper from 20. No good. Rebound Reed. Up court to Van Arsdale. A fast break for New York. Now Van Arsdale slows it down. Left side of the lane. Drives the lane. Goes all the way. Lays it up and in. Beautiful move by Van Arsdale. 37-23. Knicks by 14. Dave Bing in the forecourt on the left side. A pass to Dischinger. Drives head of the foul circle. Back outside to Bing. Drives the lane. Stops. Puts it up. No good. Great move by Bing. And now a whistle as Reed comes down with the rebound. A foul on Detroit. Bing commits the foul, pushing out Reed underneath. So Willis goes to the line. Willis Reed shooting one. The Knicks lead by 14 with about 1 minute gone by second quarter. Foul shot is good. 38-23 the score. Eddie Miles brings up court. He is guarded by Bradley. Men at the midcourt line. Miles a pass underneath for Dischinger. Lays it up, blocked by Reed. Pulled down by Russell. Up court with Bradley on the left. A pass to Bradley. Jump shot, left side. Good! Bill Bradley connects on his first field goal attempt. 40-23 the score. Miles in the forecourt on the right side to Tresvant underneath. Holds the ball, gives back outside to Bing, drives the lane, lays it up and in. 40-25 the score. Knicks by 15. Komives in the forecourt. Van Arsdale on the left side. Looks for the cutting Bradley. Gets a screen from Bill. Gives to Russell. Jump shot from 20 is too long. Rebounded by Tresvant on the left corner. Up court to Bing. Bing head of the foul circle. Pass underneath for Dischinger. He lays it up and in, and he is fouled by Van Arsdale. So the Knicks now lead by 13, 40-27, and Dischinger on the line, trying for the three-point play. First field goal for Dischinger. The Pistons have been ice cold from the court, from the field. Foul shot is good. 40-28 the score. Now Detroit in a full court press as Komives gets it across, picked up and double teamed by Bing and Tresvant. One bounce pass to Russell. Cazzie goes cross court, knocked out of the hands of Reed and taken down by Miles. A long pass up court, overthrown, intended for Tresvant, and goes out of bounds. So the Knicks bring down court. Bradley across the mid-stripe line, cross court to Komives, along the left sideline, back outside to Bradley. In the corner to Reed. Reed for a jumper from 20, short. Rebound pulled down by Dischinger on the bounce in the corner. Dischinger brings up court to Bing cross court, head of the foul circle. Drives on Comives, goes down the lane, lays it up, blocked by Reed. Beautiful play, saved out of bounds by Russell, but it's intercepted by DeBusschere, who falls down and gets up, dribbles once. Knicks contending that he was traveling inside to Bing for a turnaround jumper. That's good. The Pistons are bouncing back, 40-30 the score. The Knicks by 10 as Bradley brings up court. Has it on the right side, spins away from Miles, holds it high over his head. Inside it goes to Van Arsdale, drives, lays it up, and it's no good, but he is fouled by Dischinger. Van Arsdale on the line, shooting 2 shots. Phil Jackson, the rookie out of North Dakota, reports in, replacing Cazzie Russell. Strong outing for Cazzie, 3 field goals, 3 from the line for 9 points. So the Knicks now line up with Jackson, Reed, and Van Arsdale up front. Bradley and Comives in the backcourt. The Pistons go with Bing and Miles in the backcourt. Dischinger, Tresvant, and DeBusschere up front. 2 shots for Dick Van Arsdale. First one is up and good. 3 points for Van. Still feeling a little shade of the virus. Missed last night's game in Philly, but said he is all right after the warm-ups tonight. Second shot is no good. 41-30, Knicks on top by 11 in the forecourt. Eddie Miles head of the foul circle for the Pistons. Jump shot over Bradley. He is fouled by Bill. Held by Bradley as Miles tried to jump it up from the left side of the key, and Miles on the line for 2 shots. Second team foul on the Knicks. Eddie the shot Miles. 1 for 1 from the foul line. He has 3 points. He puts it up. It is good. The Knicks led at the quarter 35-23. The biggest lead for Detroit, 4. The biggest lead for the Knicks, 17. Second shot by Miles, also good. He makes 2 for 2. And the Knicks lead by 9. In the forecourt, Reed to Bradley, right side. A pass underneath for Van Arsdale is overthrown and goes out of bounds. 3-on-1 break for the Knicks. And Bradley looking for Van Arsdale, threw it away. In the forecourt on the left side, Eddie Miles drives on Bradley, head of the circle, takes a jumper over Bill. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Tresvant, batted out of his hands, picked up by Bing in the right corner for a turnaround jump shot that is good. So Dave Bing now with 3 field goals and a total of 12 points as the Knicks bring it across. Tresvant intercepts. Up court it goes to Miles. On the left side, jump shot by Miles, good. 6 points for Miles, 41-36 the score. Bradley hawked in the backcourt by Miles, gets it out to Van Arsdale, head of the foul circle in the left corner to Jackson, throws the pass away to DeBusschere to Bing at the head of the field. A pass behind him for Miles, lays it up and in. And the Detroit Pistons are DeBusschere and Tresvant up front. Comives inbounds in the backcourt, gives to Bradley. Pressed in the backcourt by Miles, but gets it ahead to Van Arsdale. Right side of the lane, cross court to Comives. At the head of the circle, guarded by Bing. To the high post, Reed underneath to Jackson. Tries to spin away from DeBusschere. Back inside to Reed, who lays it up, no good. Rebound up by Reed is no good. Rebound batted out in the corner. Taken by Van Arsdale. Looks for Reed, then goes cross court to Comives. Head of the circle for a jump shot. That is no good. Rebound pulled down by Tresvant. Up court to DeBusschere. DeBusschere along the left sideline. Back outside to Bing. Drives left side of the lane all the way and good. 41-40. The Knicks by 1. In the forecourt, Bradley, right side, guarded by Bing, head of the foul circle, spins away. Cross court pass to Van Arsdale, out of his hands, picked up by Reed. Drives right baseline, lays it up, no good. Rebound, fought for, but we got a whistle and a foul. A foul against the Knicks. Phil Jackson commits his first. And for the Knicks, number 3, Dave DeBusschere on the line. Well, Bill Bradley, making his professional debut tonight, reported into the ballgame, substituting for Dick Barnett at the start of the second quarter. He has taken 1 shot, jump shot from the left side from about 15 feet out and made good on it. And right now, the Knicks, who led by 17 at one point, lead by 1. DeBusschere can tie it, and he does not as it rims the basket. Rebound, Reed. Up court it goes to Comives and batted out of bounds by Bing. So the Knicks will inbound in the forecourt. Comives throws it in. Gives to Bradley, has it along the right sideline, head of the foul circle of Van Arsdale, a pass for Jackson through his hands, picked up by DeBusschere, fast break Detroit, Dischinger to the cutting Miles on the left side for a jumper that's no good, back tap to DeBusschere, jump shot from the circle is good. The Pistons lead by 1, 42-41. 7 minutes remaining first half. Van Arsdale head of the circle. It goes to Jackson in the left corner for a jump shot that's short. Rebound pulled down by Dischinger. Up court DeBusschere. Head of the foul circle. Jump shot from the line. In and out. Rebound DeBusschere is up. No good. Rebound fought for, and we get a whistle. Foul committed by DeBusschere. Pushing out underneath. Cazzie, Russell, and Dick Barnett getting set to report back in. Russell and Barnett replace Jackson and Comives. Comives goes out with 6 points, and Jackson did not score. Willis Reed on the line for one shot, so the Knicks go with Barnett and Bradley in the backcourt. Russell, Reed, and Van Arsdale up front. Of course, either Cazzie or Bradley can play the backcourt or up front. Foul shot by Reed. It's good. We're tied at 42. Dave Bing comes out of the backcourt. A pass to DeBusschere along the right sideline, guarded by Cazzie. Hands back to Bing. Bing drives the lane, stops and jumps. It is no good. Rebound, Russell. Cazzie brings it across. Head of the foul circle, guarded by DeBusschere. Underneath, intended for Barnett, but it's stolen by the Pistons. Stolen by Miles. And Tresvant brings up court to DeBusschere in the right corner. Guarded by Russell. Drives the lane from the left. Stops. Puts up a one-hander. That is good. DeBusschere running one-hander from the lane, and the Pistons by 2, 44-42. Willis Reed, head of the foul circle, holds the ball, gives to Russell, drives from the left side, tries to spin away from his man, to the cutting Barnett, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Reed, fought for, batted out of Willis's hands, and taken away by Tresvant. He brings to the head of the circle for a jump shot. That is no good. Rebound, Tresvant spins, lays it up, no good. Taken off by Van Arsdale. Up court it goes to Russell, to Reed ahead of the field, dunks it. We're tied at 44. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half, and now Joe Gushu calls an official timeout. Dave Bing may have been shaken up on the play as Reed and Bing collided as Reed dunked it. So the Detroit trainer takes a look, and now we get a timeout taken by the Detroit Pistons. It'll be Detroit ball in the backcourt. We're tied at 44, 5:40 remaining, first half. Bing and Miles come out of the backcourt. Pistons have DeBusschere, Dischinger, and Tresvant up front. Miles on the right side, guarded by Bradley. Along the right sideline to DeBusschere, then Miles takes it back, gets a screen from DeBusschere, drives, stops, and jumps from 20. It's no good. Rebound, Dischinger, no good. Rebound through the hands of Bradley, but taken down by Van Arsdale. Up court quickly to Barnett, drives right side of the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Bradley, no good. Rebounded by Miles. Up court it goes to Bing, left side of the lane. A pass for the cutting Dischinger, lays it up and in, and he was fouled on the play. Dischinger fouled by Bradley. DeBusschere commits the foul. Willis trying for the three-point play. Emmett Bryant reports back in, replacing Bill Bradley. Bill 1 for 2 from the field. Hit a jumper from the side, and he missed a tap-in. Foul shot by Willis is good. 49-47. The Pistons by 2 with 4.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Eddie Miles in the forecourt, head of the circle. Cross court it goes to Dischinger, underneath to Bing, batted out of his hands. Bing recovers, turns and jumps. Good. Dave Bing with 5 field goals, 6 from the foul line. He has come alive with 16 points. 51-47, Detroit by 4. Van Arsdale on the right side. A one bounce pass inside to Reed. Back outside it goes to Barnett. Gets a screen. One bounce pass to Reed. Reed turns. Back outside to Barnett for a jumper from 20. That is in and out. Rebounded by DeBusschere. Up court come the Pistons. Bing, right side of the lane. Drives the lane all the way. Lays it up and in. Tremendous spring. Bing going over a crowd. 53-47 in the forecourt. Van Arsdale back outside to Bryant for a one-hander. That is no good. Rebound, fought for, pulled down by Tresvant. Up court it goes to Bing. The Pistons break quickly. Bing behind the back dribble, still with the ball. Look at that magic as he hands to Tresvant, who drives and puts it in. You had to see the move by Dave Bing to believe it. Joe Strawder and Walt Bellamy on the tap as the Knicks will be shooting for the basket to our right. The Pistons go to the left. Tap control by New York to Barnett in the left corner for a jump shot that is good. 62-58 the score. Opening minute, third quarter. Dave Bing brings up court. Cross court to Miles. Miles along the left sideline gets a screen from DeBusschere, guarded by Barnett. Miles spins on Barnett, still outside, now drives to the left baseline. Pass back outside to DeBusschere. DeBusschere makes his move, has it battled out of his hands, and it is off DeBusschere. Dick Barnett, 8th field goal. He now has a total of 18 points. The Knicks down by 4, and they have the ball. Walt Frazier in the forecourt. A pass to Bellamy through his hands, but he picks it up in the left corner. Underneath to Barnett for a hook shot that is good. 62-60, 2 straight buckets by Barnett. In the forecourt, Bing on the left side gets a screen from DeBusschere. Jump shot from the head of the circle, no good. Rebound, Cazzie. Up court come the Knicks. Across the mid-stripe line in the forecourt on the right side. Reed got it by DeBusschere. Back outside it goes to Frazier. In the right corner to Russell. Makes his move on Dischinger. Drives the lane. A pass underneath to Reed. Lays it up. No good. Pretty pass from Cazzie to Willis. Detroit rebounds as Miles brings it across. He kicks the ball out of bounds. And the Knicks will take over in the backcourt. The Knicks go with Frazier and Barnett in the backcourt. Bellamy, Reed, and Russell up front. Barnett has it along the right side. At the high post to Reed. Willis back outside to Bellamy to the cutting Barnett. Lays it up and in. Barnett got ahead of his man. 3 straight field goals for Barnett. He now has 22 points, and we're tied at 62 as the Knicks bounce back and tie it. In the forecourt, Bing, right side to Miles, guarded by Barnett. Holds the ball, right side of the lane. Inside it goes to DeBusschere. Drives on Reed. Lays it up, underhand, no good. Rebound, Bellamy. Up court, Russell to Barnett ahead of the field. The pass overthrown. Barnett catches it out of bounds. And a couple of fans right behind Dick put up the 2 hands, signifying touchdown. 62-62, Detroit ball. Bing and Miles in the backcourt. DeBusschere, Strawder, and Dischinger up front. Bing throws to DeBusschere, knocked out of his hands by Reed, but touched last by DeBusschere. So the Knicks take over again on a Detroit turnover. Frazier in the forecourt along the right sideline behind the back dribble, brings him to the head of the foul circle. Then he holds up cross-court Barnett, who's hot. Jump shot, rims the basket. Rebound, Strawder. Up court it goes to Bing, to Dischinger. Inside it goes to Strawder. Back to the cutting Dischinger. But we got a whistle and a foul called. It's on Willis Reed. And Terry Dischinger on the line for 1 shot. He was held by Willis. Well, they called it in the act, so Dischinger shooting 2. Here's the first one by Terry. It is up and good. Second foul shot, Dischinger, is good. So he has a total of 8 points. And the Pistons back on top by 2, 64-62. In the forecourt on the left side, Frazier in the left corner. It goes to Reed. Holds it high over his head. Back outside to Bellamy. Bellamy at the high post. Holds the ball. Cross court to Barnett. Head of the foul circle. Gets a screen. Pass inside to Bellamy, who is tripped. Tripped by Terry Dischinger. Walt went down hard. Helped to his feet by Terry. And Bellamy will go to the line for 1 shot. Third foul on Dischinger as the Knicks trying to work the pick and roll. Bellamy rolled off the pick but was tripped. 1 shot for the Big Bell. He is 0 for 3 from the foul line. Steadies, puts it up, right-handed, and it's short. Rebound, back tap by Reed, but intercepted by Dischinger, and the Pistons bring up court. Dischinger drives the lane, goes all the way. Hook shot is up, no good. Rebound, Bellamy for New York. Up court to Barnett, taken out of his hands by Miles. Jumps from 20, good. Eddie Miles, 5th field goal. He has 15 points. The Pistons by 4, 66-62. 3 minutes gone by third quarter. Bellamy at the high post. 1 bounce. Now pass to Russell along the left sideline. Cazzie spins to the pivot line. Lays it up, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Strawder and Reed tie each other up. And now a foul call. Then Arsdale with 3 field goals and 1 for 2 from the foul line for 7 points. First foul shot is up and good. We're tied at 84. Dick is averaging 12 points per game. Here's the second foul shot by Van Arsdale. It's good, and the Knicks lead by 1, 85-84. Eddie Miles comes out of the backcourt. Walker and Miles in the backcourt. Patterson, Chappell, and DeBusschere. A lot of meat up front. 3 big men. Here's a jumper by Miles from the head of the foul circle. It's good. The Pistons by 186-85 as we go back and forth in this third quarter. Frazier in the forecourt on the left side. High post to Reed. Underneath to Bellamy, who is pushed from behind by Patterson. So Bellamy on the line for 1 shot. Bellamy is 2 for 5 from the foul line. And the roar, as you will hear in a moment, here it is. Bill Bradley getting set to report in. Comes in replacing Walt Frazier. Frazier goes out with 7 points. 2 shots for Walt Bellamy. First one is good. So the Knicks go with Bradley and Barnett in the backcourt. Reed, Bellamy, and Van Arsdale up front. We're tied at 86. The Big Bell with the second foul shot. It is good. Knicks by 187-86. Miles comes out of the backcourt. Bradley will guard Jimmy Walker. Miles on the left side. Picked up on a switch by Reed. A jump shot over Reed is good. 88-87. The Pistons by 1 as Bradley brings it across. Bradley at the head of the foul circle tries to spin away from Miles. Holds the ball high over his head. Cross-court pass to Barnett. Barnett drives left, stops, and he jumps. No good. Rebound back tap from Patterson to DeBusschere, and the Pistons bring up court to Miles, right side of the lane. Holds the ball. Inside it goes to Patterson. Back outside to Miles for a long jump shot that's short. Rebound, Patterson. Outside to Walker. Cross-court pass to Chappell. A side set is no good. Rebound, Chappell takes it away from Barnett. Gives to the driving DeBusschere. A hook shot is short. Rebound, Chappell up, no good. Rebound, Bellamy. New York ball as Bradley brings it across at the head of the foul circle. Drives the lane, lays it up, no good. But a foul call. A good move by Bradley. Saw the opening. And he's fouled by Miles. Detroit over the limit, so Bradley in a 3-for-2 situation. His first appearance on the foul line as a pro. Bradley steadies. First shot is up and good. We're tied at 88. Bradley steadies. Second foul shot is up and good. 4 points for Bradley. The Knicks by 1, 89-88. Oh, you could feel the tension. Walker, head of the foul circle, in the left corner. Jump shot is no good, but we get a whistle, a blocking foul committed by the Detroit Pistons. Foul on Lenny Chappell. The Knicks by 1, and they have the ball. 1:15 remaining third quarter. Van Arsdale, head of the foul circle, drives the lane, turns, a pass for Barnett in the left corner, a jump shot, good! 28 points for Barnett. Knicks by 3. Walker in the forecourt on the right side, drives on Bradley, drives down the lane, rims the basket, rebound Walker, no good, rebound Reed, a foul called underneath. Foul on Detroit. And now the Knicks call for a timeout, and right here, let's pause for station identification. It's New York Knickerbocker basketball. Marv Albert, along with New York Knicks general manager Eddie Donovan, back at Madison Square Garden. Jimmy Walker committed the foul. The Knicks just called for a timeout. A most unusual ball game with the Knicks taking an early 17-point lead. The Pistons at one point led by 11, but despite the big margins, we've had 7 ties, and the lead has changed 6 times. Right now, the Knicks lead by 3, 91-88, with 1:01 remaining in the third quarter. 91-88 the score. The Knicks by 3. The high man of the ball game is Dick Barnett. 13 field goals, 2 from the foul line for 28 points. Dave Bing, who had a hot first half, 21 points in the first half on 7 field goals and 7 from the foul line, has not scored at all in this third quarter. Willis Reed with 4 field goals, 6 from the foul line for 14 points. And Bill Bradley with 1 field goal and 2 from the foul line for 4. And Bill is on the line right now, shooting 1. Final score of the NBA. The Royals beat the Celtics 108-104. Cincinnati 108, Boston 104. A correction, they call it Van Arsdale on the foul line, not Bradley. First, Bradley took his spot. Van Arsdale will shoot two. They call it a backcourt foul. Here's the first one by Van. It is short. The Knicks 91, the Pistons 88. Van Arsdale is now 3 for 5 from the line. Second foul shot is good, and the Knicks lead by 4. Eddie Miles comes out of the backcourt. Dave Bing has been sitting on the bench for a long time. Miles to Chappell in the right corner. Back to Miles. Gets a screen from Patterson. Drives the lane. Stops and jumps. It is no good, but a whistle on the call made by Jack Madden. Miles was held by Barnett. The Knicks are over the limit. And Eddie Miles on the line shooting two. Here is Bing back in the ball game, replacing DeBusschere. So the Pistons will now go with Miles and Bing in the backcourt. Now 3 backcourt men in there now for Detroit, although both Walker and Bing can jump. So it's Miles, Bing, Walker, Chappell, and Patterson. First shot by Miles is good. 49 seconds in the quarter. Second shot is also good. The Knicks by 2, 92-90. Bill Bradley across the midcourt line at the head of the foul circle. Hands off to Barnett. Barnett drives, holds up, looks for Bradley. Cross-court pass to Van Arsdale. Back to Bradley, gets a screen, does not shoot, holds up, and he is traveling. So the Knicks lose. Bradley traveling head of the foul circle. Detroit ball to the backcourt. Knicks lead by 2 as Bing crosses the midcourt stripe. Bing left side of the line, gets a screen from Chappell. Bing holds the ball, guarded by Barnett. Inside it goes for Chappell, but it's through his hands and out of bounds. And the Knicks take over with 24 seconds remaining. Bradley brings it across. Knicks holding for the last shot. Bradley holds the ball, still holds up. A pass to Van Arsdale along the left side. Back outside it goes to Bradley with 12 seconds to go. To Bellamy along the left side, holds the ball, back outside to Reed with 7 seconds, inside to Bellamy for a turnaround, that's good! 94-90, 1 second to go, that is it! Marv Albert back at Madison Square Garden. 2 minutes, 42 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. The Knicks remain the same with Bradley and Barnett in the backcourt, Reed, Russell, and Bellamy up front. And Bradley moves out of the backcourt. The Pistons by 3 as Bradley gets it across the line. He is held by Eddie Miles. That is only the 4th team foul on the Pistons, so Bradley will shoot 1. Third foul on Miles. Bradley is 2 for 5 from the foul line. Puts it up with the right hand. It is no good. Hit the back rim, bounds out. Rebounded by Bing. And Bing brings up court. Cross court to Miles. Miles on the right side to Dischinger. Drives the lane, but he is fouled by Russell before the shot. Held by Russell. That is only the 4th team foul on the Knicks, so they can afford 1 more. Dischinger on the line for 1. That's the 3rd on Cazzie. Foul shot by Dischinger. Rims the basket. Rebound by Bellamy. Up court it goes to Barnett. Barnett in the forecourt on the right side. Drives the lane. Goes down the middle. Lays it up. It is no good. In and out. Rebound. Back tap to Bradley. Inside through the hands of Bellamy. And taken by Strawder. So the Pistons move out of the backcourt. 2:05 remaining in the ball game. Dave Bing, left side of the lane, guarded by Barnett. Bing holds the ball. Now takes a return pass, drives the baseline, stops, jumps, and hits, and he's fouled. Barnett commits the foul. A big bucket by Bing.
That's the first foul within the last 2 minutes. Their first.
Bing on the line, trying for the three-point play. Bing with 27 points. Foul shot is good. So the Pistons by 6. 1:56 remaining. 116-110 the score. Bradley in the forecourt. To Bellamy at the high post. Back outside it goes to Barnett. Barnett drives, gets a screen from Bradley. Inside to Bellamy, lays it up and in. 116-112 the score. Pistons by 4. As Bing comes out of the backcourt, met at the midcourt line by Barnett. Bing at the head of the foul circle, gets a screen from Dischinger. Bing hands off to DeBusschere, drives the lane from the left, lays it up, it's no good, rebound, Strawder up, no good, a whistle, and a foul called. And right here, let's pause for station identification. From the Garden, Knick basketball on WHN.
Leading station for the modern sound of beautiful music with Bill Codair from 2 to 6 every day, WHN, 1050 New York.
The foul is charged against Willis Reed. That is his fourth. Strawder makes the first and is set for the second. Comives and Bryant all set to report back in. Second shot is good, and the Pistons lead 118-112. Bill Bradley brings it across. Gives to Barnett on the left side. Goes one-on-one with Bing. Stops at the foul line for a jump shot that is good. 118-114. Dick Barnett with 15 field goals, 32 points. 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining of the ball game. Bing brings it across. Almost stolen by Barnett in the backcourt, but Bing gets it across the mid-stripe line. Drives the lane from the left. Lays it up and in. Dave Bing. 120-114. The Knicks down by 6. Bradley in the forecourt for a jump shot that is good. 120-116. 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Bill Bradley, third field goal, 8 points. Eddie Miles brings it across, and now the Pistons call for a timeout. Well, 55 seconds remaining. Detroit leading 120-116. And several substitutions now for the Knicks. Comives and Bryant come in, replacing Bradley and Barnett. Bradley goes out with 8, and Barnett goes out with 32. Willis Reed goes out, replaced by, let's see, Dick Van Arsdale. The reason for these moves, the Knicks must get the ball. And so Dick McGuire has put in a scrappier ball club. In terms of trying to get that ball back, they are down by 4 with 55 seconds remaining. It'll be Detroit ball at midcourt. The Knicks go with Comives and Bryant in the backcourt, Russell, Bellamy, and Van Arsdale up front. The Pistons go with Bing, Strawder, DeBusschere, Dischinger, and Miles. And Miles will throw it in. 55 seconds remaining. Pistons lead by 4. Cross-court pass to Bing. Head of the foul circle, guarded by Bryant. Bing dribbling the ball. One bounce pass to Dischinger on the right side. Drives the lane, has it batted out of his hands. And a whistle. It is against Detroit. A foul on Dischinger, an offensive foul, and a big one. 47 seconds remaining. The Knicks have the ball in the backcourt. They're down by 4. Emmett Bryant brings it across. Bryant is held immediately by Bing. And the Pistons, under the limit, give up the one shot. That's the first for the Pistons in the last 2 minutes. Emmett Bryant shooting one. 43 seconds remaining. Emmett has not scored. Here's his foul shot. It's up and good. 121-17. The Knicks need the ball as they press in the backcourt. DeBusschere having trouble, finally gets it out. A long pass down court to Strawder, who is fouled by Bellamy. The Knicks are over the limit, and Joe Strawder has 2 shots. Strawder is 3 for 4 from the foul line. He has a total of 11 points. 2 big shots for Joe Strawder. Underhands the first one, good. Pistons by 4. Here's the second shot by Strawder. It is up and good. It hung and dropped. 122-117, 35 seconds to go. Russell in the forecourt. Cross court to Van Arsdale, right side of the lane. Gives to Bryant, drives the lane to Comives for a jumper from 20. That is good. 122-119, 27 seconds to go. Pistons pressed in the backcourt. Dischinger in trouble. Looks to get out. Gives to the free man, Strawder. Bing is all alone underneath the basket, but Strawder does not see him. 18 seconds to go. Pistons by 3. In the right corner to Bing as they kill the clock. Back outside to Miles. Miles pressed by Comives. 11 seconds to go. It goes to Bing in the right corner with 7 seconds. A jumper by Bing is good, and that will do it. 124, 119. Pistons by 5. Komives head of the foul circle underneath to Bellamy, who puts it in. And that is it. 124, 121. Here's the buzzer. Final score, the Detroit Pistons 124, the New York Knicks 1.